Hey, busy ladies. I know that it can be hard to have energy all of the time, especially without caffeine. So, I want to talk about ways that you can naturally boost your energy every day just with lifestyle tricks. So, first and foremost, it's of course important for you to get sleep. If you are not sleeping adequately, your body cannot decrease inflammation, and of course, you're going to feel tired the next day, which can also lead to cravings to keep your energy up. So, do all you can to prioritize sleep, and in other videos, we can talk about ways to optimize your sleep. The next piece is first thing in the morning, get sunlight on your face. That's going to tell your body that it is daytime. It is time to have our cortisol increase so that we have energy, so we can get up and moving. Now, if you want to avoid caffeine, which can be helpful in terms of regulating your blood sugar levels and your inflammation levels, because caffeine can increase both, and then you might get a crash later. Some other things you can do, of course, would be having some cold stimulation. So what I mean by that is if you're someone who takes a shower in the morning, end on cold. The reason for this is when you end on cold, the blood is going to be shunted back into your core and get things moving. If you have hot showers, the blood pools in your legs, your arms, your limbs, and it makes you feel more lethargic. So you want that cold blast to stimulate your circulation to move again. If you don't take a shower in the morning, or if that's super difficult for you, another thing you can do is actually submerge your arms into water. This is actually as effective as drinking a cup of caffeine. So putting your arms in cold water will wake you up and you'll get that natural energy boost. As your day progresses, make sure that you're getting movement breaks. Again, you need that circulation flowing so your body doesn't just feel lethargic all day. So if you're at a desk a lot, make sure every time you get up to use the restroom, for example, that you do some squats, do some lunges, do some twists. If you're having that afternoon slump where you're craving caffeine or sugar, you can also do some more intense breathing exercises. Wim Hof breathing, for example, is a great one that really can reinvigorate you so that your brain wakes up, you get more oxygen, and you can get back to work the second half of the day. Also remember to get enough protein at each meal and enough fat. These are the things that are going to keep your blood sugar stable throughout your day, fiber as well. But if you're just eating carbohydrates, you'll have that peak of sugar and energy and then you'll crash. So it's that protein, fat, and fiber that just keeps things steady. And so you need to have that at every meal. So protein at breakfast, fat at breakfast, even vegetables for fiber at breakfast. Super, super important to keep yourself energized. Do your best to avoid snacking as much as possible also, because every time you snack, your body thinks it's going into rest and digest, and it wants to focus on digestion, and it's going to make it so it's harder for you to focus at work. The other thing to realize is sometimes we need breaks to ground ourselves, to take us off of screen time, for example. Getting outside, putting your feet on the grass, soaking up that sun again, but also getting those negative ions from the earth can be really helpful to kind of reset you in your day, especially if you're transitioning from, say, work to home life and you're exhausted at that point. Having that reset, again, focusing on some breath work is going to re-energize you. Keep in mind, there's all sorts of uncaffeinated beverages you can have as well that still make you feel like you're intaking something, you're getting hydrated, which is also important to stay energized, getting electrolytes in. So for example, there are rooibos chais, which are more red in color, the herbs. Those do not have caffeine in them, but you're still getting that chai flavor. All sorts of herbal teas you can use, but even just a pinch of pink Himalayan salt in your water gives you some electrolytes, or actually adding electrolytes with different minerals in them. Just be mindful of sugar and artificial sweeteners in there. You might want to leave those out. You can also just do trace mineral drops, but that's going to help to hydrate your cells, which is important for our energy regulation as well. So I hope you can put these tips and tricks to use. Let me know how it goes. It's all about routine for your body, and really prioritize that sleep, sleep, sleep. I know it's difficult. We'll do another video on sleep tricks later on. So follow us on this page, subscribe, and we'll give you some more tips here shortly.